with my profit clicking account here. I'll just go there now. Profit clicking. I'm going to sign into profit clicking here. And I just wanted to let you know that I started out with JBP last year, and then profit clicking took over. When profit clicking took over, they pretty well shut everything down to change it over to from JBP to profit clicking. So I had just put my $200. You just really need to understand that I just put my $200 in, and then they pretty well shut things down. And like if you looked at the old JBP site, it was really hard to maneuver through and to get through. It was just loaded with it was really loaded with a lot of information, so it was very overwhelming and hard to navigate. So it really needed to have a revamp done on that website and have some changes done. So with the name change and the company change and all that, like Profit Clicking bought JBP, they came up with this new site and new servers and everything. So it took a while to get things started again. So needless to say, my $200 didn't do anything, and I haven't put anything else in since. So when I sign into this site, we're going to see what's happened to my little $200. And I sponsored some people, of course, so they've helped me grow my business. But let's have a look at that. I'm just going to come into my account right now, and hopefully be on what they call the basic side, because there's two sides to profit clicking now. There's basic and there's premium. I'll explain a little about that in a minute. So here we're coming, and here's the basic side. This is my dashboard, they call it. Here's the money that I make off of this. Okay, this is the what they call the money monitoring thing here. So you're looking at the basic ad packs that I have in here, and look at the money that's been created here. So you're making 20 cents on a pack, which is a pack costs you $10 to buy. You purchase these packs, and with each pack you pay $10, and you'll make 20 cents per day off of that, what they call ad pack, or per weekday. And then you also, when you buy $10, you get they call 1,000 clicks to advertise whatever your main program is through this profit clicking. And all there's millions of there's millions of members with profit clicking, and they're all going to, your site, your main program is going to be able to be in front of those people. So like millions of people looking at your site, you get 1,000 clicks. So that's the daily payouts. This is the weekly or the weekend payouts. Here's what the total package. There's 243 that was purchased. Okay, total placed 243. Add active ad packs is 173. So there's, what would that be? If you add that up, that would be 27 plus 40 is, or 43 is 60, or 70 that have matured. Well, that's what it says right there, 70 matured or expired. So the rest of them I'm still making money off of. So this is how much I get per day. 34, it's come up to, out of my 200 bucks I put in there, $34.60 on a weekday. On a weekday, I make that per day. And $17.30 on weekends. So the total sales commission so far is 1,050 bucks. The level of referrals and commissions was on my first level of referrals. So the people that I sponsored directly on me, I made 358 off of them so far. It's been a little bit slow because profit clicking is, they're still getting in everything all arranged and everything all in order yet. So it's not to full swing yet. So, but I still be able to sponsor people. My second level, there's $154 of referral commissions I made off of that. So I pay people even on my second level there. So that's really something. So the total value of purchase packs has been now, from my 200 bucks, 2,430 bucks. That's how much I've made off of that. I've reinvested it, of course, right? Total value of active ad packs, so the ad packs I still have activating, that is generating this money here daily, right? This is the amount that's generating this daily income for me. That's $1,700 $200.30. So from my, you can figure that out, from my $200, how much I've made off of that. Look at that. That's 10 times. Well, 12 times. All right, and it's still generating more. So total commissions to date was $2,419.70. So currently in my wallet there's $1.40. So if you figure that out, what I'm making, my $200 is nothing compared to that. I'd show you how to make a withdrawal. Withdrawals have been slow through this basic side, so they're having trouble with a scripting error. So they've come up with this green light thing, and then they have what they call a bucket. They have a bucket. So when you can withdraw, because you only can withdraw so much. Like the company can only let so much be withdrawn per day. So if they have a bucket, when the bucket is full, then they close that pay processor. So there's a bucket for each pay processor, and when that bucket is full, then they go ahead and pay them out, and then when that's empty, then they open up the bucket again. So I'm going to go to the green light to show you what that means. Okay, so hit the green light, and you'll see here that the green light status is loading. So here it's all red right now, but these lights will turn green, and when they're green, you're able to withdraw out of there. All right, and this is when they've turned green today, in the last little while. This one turned green. This is the green, the I forget what they call at Greenwich time or whatever. So it's at 4. It's obviously not 4 something right now. The time right now where I am at, Mountain Time, it's 10:37, but it was 4:21:50 is the last time that was open. So the actual time for profit clicking, I'm going to click on my dashboard up here. The actual time for profit clicking right now, if I scroll up to the top, it is 6:21. So I'm going to go back to that page again. 6:21 right now, server time, and it's 10 something for me p.m. Okay, so at 4:12:51 is the last time that Liberty Reserve, you're able to, the bucket was open. Pesa was open at 4:12, pretty well same time. Solid Trust Pay was 3:21. Solid Trust Pay again at $3 earlier, right? Pesa was 7:23, so they're paying out at these times. The problem is that there's millions of profit clickers that are trying to get money out at the same time. So I haven't been successful yet, but many have been successful at paying it out. I really hope they get that better at that, because I'd like to see you get some money out. But they've made it so that you can get some money out. And I'm going to show you that right now. I'm going to go back to my dashboard, right? If you understand scripting, what they did is they changed this program over to, from just been paid and to profit clicking, and you've got to write these scripts. It's an algorithm that you have to write up, and it matches. Like there's so much that has to go into that. There's, you know, if you write up a script and you want to an account to withdraw money from a pay processor at a certain time and a certain amount, right? And at in a certain way and a certain limit and all that. That's a lot. That's a lot that has to go into that. So the parameters, there's a lot of parameters there, and if you don't get every parameter correct, then nothing's going to happen. Absolutely nothing will happen. So, and if you've built programs before, if you're a computer programmer, if you're not, ask somebody who's a computer programmer. There can be something, a scripting error. That's what they call a scripting error. And because there's so dynamic and there's so many parameters that are involved in that, it's hard to find the scripting error. It's really hard to find the scripting error. So you can look at it and say, okay, well here it worked here, right? Right? You set it up and you do a little beta test, and that's what this is beta testing. And they take so many accounts and they test them. Oh, it works. So then they they set it up for the whole thing. Well, when they set it up for the whole thing, and if there's 6 servers involved, right, then they hit the button to go, and hit go, and then it sends out the script, and it goes all over, and boom, it stops. Well, where did it get stopped at? Who knows? Who knows? It can be anywhere. It can be anywhere in that system. And you get something that isn't quite right. It can be a period, it can be a comma, it can be anything that just isn't right, and it'll just sit there. It won't do anything. It won't do nothing. And you can't do nothing about it. The system has to get the money out. Somebody's sitting there at a desk. Can't just say, okay, I'll take that money, I'll give it to you. That if one person had that boy, if they had the authority to do that, one person had the authority to do that, he could run away with the money. You've seen people who had that kind of type of authority. One person can't have that authority. So when you're building programs like this, nobody has authority. It's a group of people who have authority. The program is built, and there's a lot of security on there. And so you can't just go in there and change things and say, okay, I'll push this button and make it work. You don't do that. Nobody does that. It's a group of people that work on it, and it all has to work. And if it doesn't work, then they have to find it, and they have to find where it is. Well, you may never find it. You can never find it. And email is like that too. Some people can't get their email in the email boxes, and you look at all the things and you think it's a simple thing compared to what we're talking to here. Compared to what we're talking to here, it's a simple thing. But it's a little script in the email, and you can't get email into your email box for some stupid reason. So it's better just to whatever program you're using to get your email, it's better just to forget about that. Just close it down and reset up a new email client and set it up, and then he'll get your emails. You never know why. You don't know why that it didn't work. Anyway, that's an explanation, and for them to fix it, what they could have done is shut down the whole thing. Shut it down, right? Go through there's millions and millions of accounts on there. Go through every account and set them all up again on each server, right? Because you've got to go through the databases and set it all up, and there's you know, you have these scripts, but you also have other programs that are working with them. Profit Clicking has a program that they work on. That's their interface, and they use that to talk to the databases. And the databases, and there's a different kind of language there that talks to that is the go-between between their desktop interface and the database. There's another program that's in between there that talks to each other and translates for them. So whatever program they're using there, so it can be anywhere. This problem can be anywhere. So what you have to do is reset the whole thing up. Well, for them to rewrite that program, they have to shut the whole thing down, stop everything, nobody makes any money, nothing happens, set it up, do some beta testing, and get it going again. And that can take a long time. Like that can take, if you ask somebody, come and set the business up for me, I want to start business and such, like building a house or building a big apartment building. You can't say, okay, I want to go and I want to build this great big 900,000 square foot building, and I'd like to start renting out Friday. They'll laugh at you because they can't do that. You can't do that. You got to build the building. You got to dig the ground. You've got to get the cement in there. You've got to pour the cement. You got to start building the, you know, get the electricity, the plumbing, everything's got to go in there. The foundation, everything's got to go first. Then you start building the floors. But even before that, it's the paper has to be written up. You have to have the diagrams written up. You have to know what the building's going to look like. You know what colors you're going to use. How many rooms you're going to have. How big of rooms you're going to have. You want to know who's going to move into those rooms. You know, what do they want? You have to talk to them people and all that. There's a lot of things that go into building a building, right? And if you didn't have a 2x4 to go build a building, you have to go make a 2x4. And that's something like computer programming. It's getting like we have our 2x4s now on computer programming. But if you don't, you have to make your own, you have to go make your own 2x4. and put it in there. But anyway, that's with programming, that's the way it is. They have to build the system first. They have to build it first, and then once they build it, then they'll say okay, and you give them a time limit. Okay, so it'll take us 6 months or a year to get this all set up for you, and then you can open up your business. Well, Profit Clicker is open right now. They're doing business, right? So if they're doing business and then everybody doesn't want them to shut down, keep on giving my money. Well, work on it. When you get it fixed, then we'll take our money out. But keep on doing it. So people are getting so frustrated, they wanted to do something for them. They want to do something. Well, what did they do? That is so smart. These guys are so smart. They came up with what they call a basic system, or a premium system. So right here, see where this is? It says switch to premium. I'm going to click on that. And right away, this is going to switch, and you're going to see a different chart here. It's still my money chart, my money monitoring thing here. See, it says money monitoring right here. You can see that, money monitoring. And this is my basic side, or my premium side. Basic is over here, switch to basic. See, I don't have anything in here. Well, I got $5.50 in here for commissions. I've got $6 currently in my account right now. Okay, so if I get another $2 in there, what'll be able to happen? I'll be able to buy my very first premium ad pack. So the way they're doing this is that you can take and buy one ad pack. You can use 80% of your new money that you put in there, because this will be considered new money, right? And 20% of your basic in your basic account. It has to be in your wallet, of course. It can't be just sitting there like I have nothing in my wallet. But when I get paid tomorrow or whatever, there'll be money in there, and I can take $2 from basic, and when this gets to $8, use $8 of the premium and buy an ad pack, right? So I can take 20% out of my basic while funding new money in here. So this is a new system. This is a brand new system. This system works. This system works. If you look up here, people are withdrawing money out of here. See that? People are withdrawing money. $780, $30, $780, right? $40. People are drawing out of this basic. There's a $1,000 limit per pay processor. $802 this guy got out. $519. So what this is doing is it's getting things going. Plus, it's helping to fund the premiums, the basic side as well. So it's really getting things going and getting things moving. So they are so smart to do this premium side, and it's working. It's working. So it's just working, like starting all over again. But that's fine. That's fine with me. Sorry, I clicked that page. Shouldn't have done that. I'll go back to where it was. But that's fine with me, because what I'm telling you is, even on the basic side, I had no plans on taking money out anyway. I don't think many people have plans on taking money. Some do, but I didn't have any plans on taking money out anyway. And it's growing. You saw how it's growing, and I like it. I like it to keep going. I want it to keep going. So leave it in there. Let them do their job. Leave it in there. And if I need to do something that I want to make an income with, I'm probably going to do something with this premium side. And well, I am doing something with premium side, because I do have some people that I referred to on this premium side. And well, I'll build that, and I'll withdraw money out of there. I don't want to take too much out of my basic, because my basic is doing so well. So I don't want to wreck. I do not want to wreck my basic side. All right. So I hope you understand that. And I'm going to live with that. I'm pretty happy with the way that is. So let me just say, I think that profit clicking is very, very smart for what they did. And instead of shutting it down, because they could have shut it right down, and I don't think people would have been happy if they'd have shut it down. But what they did is they came up with this premium side, and this premium side is just nice. It's just perfect. So they're doing fabulous work, and they're working really well. Oh, let me mention one more thing. Here, you see, with every basic package, I don't know why this is this is not supposed to be a little bit higher. But with daily sales commissions is 30 cents on the $10. That includes weekends. So that's 30 cents a day, not 20 cents. And 10 cents on weekends, 20 cents during the week, and 10 cents on weekends. This is 30 cents 7 days a week. So you're going to make, off of your premium side, you're going to make your 150% profit faster than you did on your. So this is just a great idea. They just come up. They're so smart. They figured this out. So this is, you know, completely isolated from that other side, but it doesn't have the scripting problem or anything. So they know what they're doing. They do have a script that works. It's not that they're stupid. It's just that they can't find where the script. I feel sorry for them because it'll take them a long time to find it. But my goodness, if they have to shut it down and manually go through each and every one of those things and transfer them all over, that's a lot of work. They have to shut those servers down and get everything all into a clean program and get it all transferred over. That's a lot of work. Like when you have that many members, that's a lot of work. Okay, so I'm Pat McPherson, and I wanted to make this video. It's probably too long, and to look at it, it's too long. I'm going to redo it. If I don't redo it, then this is it. Okay? Thank you very much. You can catch me on Twitter, Facebook. My name's right here on top. Pat McPherson, right there. That is me. I should have deleted these out. Maybe I will. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.